What up, what up, what up? Y'all want me to read your birth chart? What's up? Let me know if y'all want me to read your birth chart. Let me know. Put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat, you heard? If you want me to read your birth chart, put your birth date in the chat. If you want me to read your birth chart, put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat. Like you can't say certain stuff on Instagram or just on live. You can't say certain stuff, man. You can't say certain stuff. Like, it's crazy. Put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat. You want me to speak about what your birth date reveals? Put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat. I guess y'all about to watch some... What is this? You're about to watch some YouTube with me. Put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat. Yeah, I'm not understanding why, there's no way why I'm not getting reached. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Put your birth date in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat.
Office here. So he's funding Michaela Cat.
I trust O'Keefe's.
It's America's #1 selling hand cream for guaranteed relief.
If it works for these hands, it'll work for yours.
Also available in O'Keefe's for healthy feet.
Only $13.95. What should I get the gold one? I think I like the gold one better. Was that denim?
Like, yeah, all 13 hours.
I can get all three?
Oh, this is about
So how much like everything from
this dude takes women on a shopping spree,
I just realized something.
but it's a fake shopping spree. So he's just catching gold diggers. How to catch a gold digger? Trump it or dump it? What's that? What's Trump it or dump it? What's that? Put me on.
Yo, what it was? Look, man, Florida Megan just tapping in once again, man. I'm dead serious, man. Look, man, right now, man, I'm finna be doing a fake shopping spree. I'm a gold digger, man. Look, man, if you haven't subscribed to the vlog channel, make sure y'all go subscribe to the vlog channel. But look, I'm gonna have the first link in the description. You feel me? Basically, y'all, a couple of days ago, I did a prank on the gold digger where I left money inside the car to see what she steal my money. You feel me, bro? So, she ended up taking the money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I cursed her out. I was snapping on her, you feel me? Because she done took the money. You feel me? I left her inside the car, like, why you touching my money and all that? You feel me? But since she did that, I'm like, why not just prank her again? So, you know what I did, y'all? I hit her up and I apologized to her. I was like, oh, my bad, you right.
Let me know if you can hear it, though. Let me know if you can hear it. If you can't hear it, like, let me know.
Share it, you feel me? Well, why did I get mad that you stole the money? You know what I'm saying, bro? I did all that talk. I said, look, since I did all that, I'm about to take you on a shopping spree, you feel me? You can go to the mall, you can get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna buy for you, feel me? That's my apology, you see what I'm saying? So look, she think we're about to go on a shopping spree. She think I'm about to go splurge. She think I'm about to go cash out. You know what I'm saying, man? Y'all know what time it is, man. This is a fake shopping spree on the Gold Digger Part 3, man. She think I'm about to go splurge and all that, you feel me? Y'all know the rundown, man. We ain't doing all that. Make sure you smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, man, hit that subscribe button. Without further ado, y'all stay tuned. Yo,
Hey, baby.
how far you is?
I'm right over here by.
She hit him with the hey baby. That's crazy though. She already sus right now.
You feel me? You gonna see me right here in front of my Ferrari.
Okay.
Alright, bet. That's good.
How are you?
Man, what you got? Got lost or something?
I was just looking for parking.
You looking for parking?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you feel me? You know, I park in the front, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, this is yours?
Hey, I ain't gotta do all that looking for parking. Yeah, I brought both of my whips, like, you feel me? I brought this just in case, like, you feel me, extra bag. You know what I'm saying? I got the cameraman driving, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I had to bring the toys out, you feel me? Just in case you want to put your bags in here, and you can put it in here. I had to bring the two-seater just for me and you. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, that's so nice.
Yeah, I don't even look for parking, baby. I park straight in the front, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Valet. Yeah, the mall already know my name. You feel me?
Really?
Come on, I'm on the concrete with it. You see what I'm saying?
I see you.
I'm on the concrete with it. You see where valet park at? They park in the back, right? They got me on the concrete, man. They already know the time it is, dog. It's like I own this property.
Yo, her outfit is wow. You see that outfit though? Oh, y'all probably can't see it.
I ain't telling.
But basically, it's like wearing two napkins. It's like wearing large napkins.
So like, basically, y'all, I'm not
It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Just to show her appreciation, you feel me? Because I was wrong for what I did, right? You feel
You're
me?
so sweet. Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciated that.
You're right. I was 100% wrong for what I did.
I
you feel me?
appreciated that.
I was wrong because like the fact that you stole the money, I shouldn't really care, right? If I'm already having it, right?
I mean, yeah, why not?
You know what I'm saying? I'm big motion, so it's like, why would I trip? You feel me? Why would I trip that you stole the money?
Yeah, you
feel
gotta
me?
be about it 100%.
You're right. You're right. You feel me? I should have never tripped by that once. You know what I'm saying?
Your reaction was a little extreme.
Yeah, because yeah, took it, but you know what I'm saying? When you tell
All right, hold up. I gotta pause this. Right. First, I'm gonna pause this because there's a lot going on in this video that you probably can't see, but I see it. Right. So first of all, she got the cumbrellas on. Right. Anybody know what cumbrellas are? Let me know in the chat if you know what the cumbrellas are. Like, yo, this is like, you can't make up this type of life in 2000 and whatever era that we're in. Like, I don't even know what year it is anymore. But this is how to catch a gold digger. This is wild. Like, listen to what she's saying. But also let me know if y'all can hear it or y'all can't hear it. But listen to what she's saying. She stole his money. He caught her stealing the money. She was helping him look for the money. And then he said, I had to apologize to you because, you know, it's like, if you're going to steal the money, it's like, I got a lot of money. It's big motion, so I shouldn't be mad about the fact you stole the money. And she's like, yeah, that's right. Like, yo, that was like a red flag. Like, this one, if anybody sees this woman and date this woman, like, this is a red flag one-on-one if you haven't seen it before. But she got the cumbrellas on. And I always talk about like how people don't understand where marriage comes from, right? But there's a lot of tools and things that we have that we don't know why we use them and why it's in place. We just kind of pick it up and use it, right? Like the cumbrellas were supposedly created for porn stars. The cumbrellas are the big eyelashes. Like the big eyelashes. And the craziest things is that we say we want one thing and we do a whole other thing. But let's continue watching.
snapping with it's just money. If you already having money, well, you right, man.
Yeah,
100%
I
right.
mean, you know, I can't say that I was right either, but your reaction, I was a little surprised. But I appreciate your apology.
Nah, yeah, for sure, man. You feel me, man? I ain't gonna lie. Damn, you looking good. You got orange, my favorite color.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? What that is? You got the Louis V shorts.
Yes.
Okay. What type of person that is?
It's a Valentino.
Valentino, God. Damn, what about the shoes? What them in?
These are Balenciaga.
Balenciaga?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I'm saying, you know, I'm just coming out here light, you know what I'm saying? Regular, you know what I'm saying?
No, you look nice.
You know what I'm saying? Something light, you feel me? Something light. I'm saying nothing too crazy. Like, hey, I'm saying,
She said he look nice. Like, yo, I'm never coming out the house dressed fly again. Like, I ain't coming out the house, man.
There's other things on their menu that's
Nah,
not
bro.
sugar. It's just, everything's decorated. You gotta try it. It's really good.
I ain't gonna
They have
lie.
like fancy milkshakes.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta go straight to the designer part, you feel me? Straight to the designer. We ain't gonna do too much talk, you feel me, man?
So we're not gonna eat?
Nah, we is gonna eat, you feel me, man? Oh, why you say we not gonna eat?
Just said we're getting straight to the designer.
Wait, what this is? That diamond? Like, what is that? The jury.
No, it's just a.
That's hard. How much that cost? I know you spent a bag on that.
It was like 300.
Oh, God damn. I ain't gonna lie.
Nothing crazy.
That ain't crazy? Okay. You
Yeah.
feel me? I ain't like, you been going crazy, dog. You big girl, man. You got motion to your damn self. You feel me? I see y'all little motion. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shy got a little motion. Like, what you do, though?
That's facts. I do a lot of things, you know?
Like what?
I model.
Uh-huh.
I do event coordinating. I'm a promoter.
Yeah, what
I
else?
have a yacht charter company.
Nah.
Yeah, I throw yacht parties and stuff like that.
Ain't like that's good.
Yeah. I also do OnlyFans.
You do OnlyFans?
Yes.
What?
Yo, this world is crazy. I gotta pause it again.
Okay.
Like, there was a time where shame existed. And it doesn't mean that it's better to not have shame. I love the fact that people can stand in their own skin and be proud of that. But to sing, I do OnlyFans is wild. That's crazy, man.
The link gonna be in the description so y'all can see that you OnlyFans for you playing.
No, seriously, I'm on OnlyFans.
So that's where you got the money from. That's where you got the money from?
Something.
That explains it, man. You feel me? Because I'm like, man, I see you got all this, but it's like, I don't know, like, where you get the money from? You feel me? Hey, that OnlyFans get money, huh?
Yeah, it does.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what you think I should start, like? What's that? You think you help me out?
Yeah, I can give you some pointers if you want to start an OnlyFans.
What if I want to start with you, though? What's
I'm gonna
funny?
kill you. Let's focus on.
I'm saying, what's funny? Why?
Let's focus on right now.
I'm saying, why I can't start OnlyFans with you?
Let's take it one day at a time.
See, I don't take it one day at a time.
Let's take it slow, baby.
We're taking it slow, man. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like taking things slow. I like taking things fast.
I'm sure you do.
Come on, now. I'm finna be on tour soon, you feel me? I ain't tell you?
No?
Yeah, niggas start rapping it. They already booked me for sure. I'm about to be at Rolling Loud and shit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah,
Good for you.
yeah,
Congratulations.
Look, y'all. I'm about to be at Rolling Loud, you feel me? Y'all miss y'all, don't miss
All right,
out.
let me fast forward a little bit.
Everybody go crazy, like, you feel me?
Let me fast
Go
forward
around
a
the
little
damn
bit.
crowd. Y'all know what time it is, man. You know what time it is when Florida on the stage, man.
Yo, I know you love them lashes, but yeah, watch out for the cumbrellas. That gives the guys, they already know. When a girl got cumbrellas on, we already know why they got them on. You understand? You already know. I gotta fast forward it though, y'all. When a woman has cumbrellas on, just understand they already know. Here's the limit. The limit is when that thing look like an umbrella sitting on your eyes, like you wow. Like there's a reason. Like there's a reason. You understand? Like people already wearing this for no reason. There's a reason why you got cumbrellas on. Like there's a reason. If that thing gets into your eye, I mean, if you're a woman, you probably know. Doesn't mean you really know. But if you're a woman, you probably know it'll burn. Okay, so you get the cumbrella so you could be protected.
That's how we want to hear Hermes. You mess with Hermes? Hermes? I call it Hermes. You know, I'm from the hood, man. You know what I'm saying? Hermes. You ain't messing with this one, you gonna have to choose one square for her. Like, what you looking for? You don't see nothing you want. I don't for her. Like, you feel me? You don't see nothing?
I'm just looking at you. Like, look at
Oh, and I feel like it's the men clothes. Good.
Good. What's
You
your
know what I'm saying? You vibing?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with my girl right now, you feel me, man? Yeah, niggas Niggas take her shopping. You feel me?
Hi.
Yeah, you that nigga now. You
Come on, bro.
viral on this.
Come on, man. I'm splurging on her, bro. Anything she wants, she can get. I already told her to run down, bro. Anything you want, you could get it.
Ooh, Christmas came early.
You know what I'm saying? Come on now.
Early.
This the pre-turn up for Christmas. You see?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on now.
She hurt.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, that's my producer right there, man. He be making all my beats.
Okay.
Hell yeah. He the one that like put me on with his rapping for real, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay.
Yeah. You rap, you sing, you do anything music?
No, I don't. I should. I thought about it though.
Yeah, well, you got
Yeah.
that with you.
Guys, man. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah. This boss man right here.
Nice to meet
That's him, nigga. He him for real.
Yeah.
You feel me, Rich?
Like you hurt.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, but so chill. You feel me? This is my girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying? Hey, don't worry about him, man. Come on, just keep on shopping. Don't worry about him, man.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward a little bit, like until they start getting things together as if they were about to purchase these. So let's see.
Cheez-It craves can happen anywhere. So eat Cheez-It crackers any way you can.
I'm saying, but they gonna tell him get out of the way.
No, I don't think so.
Which one you want to try? You want to try those?
I can't wait to try these out.
Or these two?
They're beautiful. Yeah.
Valentino, Christian, okay. What this is, Jimmy Choo? Okay. Hey, what you think, boss man? I had just met her and you feel me? Like, I'm fucking her vibe and this, so it's like, I told her she get like whatever she want, you feel me? Cause her last dude that she was talking to, bro, last dude ain't buy her. What would you do if you was like, you feel me? And they've been together for 2 years.
That's good. Happy then.
I only been with her for 2 weeks, and I'm already buying crazy for her. You been together for 2 years and he ain't never buying nothing?
You stay home.
If it was your girl, like, you gonna spend for her, right?
I mean, she happy with you, that's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
That's all that matters.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever she wants, she get, man. Only been with her for 2 weeks. I already told her what it is. As long as she happy, huh? Facts. Facts. All I'm talking about. I'm saying, like, you think she can win? You think she gonna? Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of my friends, they look at me stupid. Cause they like, why would I do something like that? You feel me? Cause I only been in 2 weeks.
I think it's if you like the man, you happy, you good.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. As long as it's me.
Yeah, of course.
My friends, they telling me about their opinion, and I'm like, no, like you're not in a relationship. I am.
Yeah,
I'm the one in a relationship.
Of course.
This is my life. This is not your life. This is my life. But it's always great to know people's opinions. You feel me? Especially if you're older, so I want to know like your opinion. You feel me? I'm young. I'm just young and dumb. Just you know what I'm saying?
You're not young and dumb, man. You know what you're doing.
I know I'm doing.
You guys happy? Yeah, you guys.
I know I'm not tripping there, man. I feel like they just hating on the relationship. They just hating, dog. Everything good, babe?
Yeah, I only need to try one of the Gucci.
So he's about to get her wild pairs of shoes. I'm talking about like probably like
Damn. I mean, they are like
10 pairs of shoes.
Like, I'm saying.
Oh, all right, hold on. Let me put you on. Let me put you on, Tiff. So right now, this guy, he's catching gold diggers. So he's teaching you how to catch a gold digger, and he set her up already, right? So what he would do is he has a Ferrari. He'd meet this woman. He let her sit in the Ferrari. He leaves stacks of cash in the Ferrari. He has a camera. He lets them take the cash, and then he goes back in, and then he's like, yo, you seen the money I had in here? She's like, nah, what money? And then she's looking for him with him. And the whole time, everybody knows that she stole it. So later on, he tells her that, yeah, you stole it or whatever. But you know what? It's my fault. So he's catching her in another prank. So he'll say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you shopping. So he's just showing you how treacherous those type of women are, that they would do things like that and still be like this with you. This is wild. But let me see what you put in the chat though. Oh, you want me to reveal what your birthday? All right, I got you. Let me show y'all this real quick, and then I'll come right back to it. Let me show this. I'll come right back to it. Let's reveal what your birthday reveals about you. Let's see this though.
You know how to do it? Stuff? You help? No, I got you. You need some help. You hear me, baby?
So let me just fast forward to the part where they go to the register.
It's up to you. Yeah, it's up to you guys. So you get money to that, like basically you get over like $300 probably to use in the store.
Alright. How long it take to apply? So what we have to do?
Name, address, basic information. It's not a credit card.
You can do it.
Okay.
Yeah, sign up. I'm with you. Sign up, I'm saying. Hey, you can get the money back and stuff. Feel me? That's gonna be your money.
Wow, I didn't see him do something like this where he. Nah, that's crazy. He's allowing her to sign up for this might be Hermes, but I think he's allowing her to sign up for one of the credit cards at the store. When she signs up with one of the credit cards at the store, then he's going to say no. But that's wild. First of all, that's a wild move to do. Anyway, let's continue.
Look, y'all, they talking a little personal and all that. You feel me, man? She giving it.
You got 6 months to use it.
Damn, I just realized something. I don't even have my card on me. And
Yeah, Apple Pay.
I just realized something. She's a gold digger.
What? What did you just call me?
A gold digger. You a gold digger.
You're playing games, right?
You a gold digger, bro.
What is your problem?
You're a gold digger, bro.
So why the did you bring me all the way over
Man,
here?
watch out, bro. Why you
Are you
following me?
seriously? You seriously?
He said, "Watch out, bro."
Are you
Oh,
kidding me?
Yo, why
What
you-
the hell is wrong with you?
Yo, this girl's.
No, you're
Yo, you trying to make me look stupid? I don't know you. Move. I don't know you.
There's literally something wrong with you.
Yo, I don't know
You
you.
don't have $8,000 right now to
Watch
take
out,
it
bro.
out
I
for
don't
me?
know you, bro.
You're broke as hell.
I don't
You're
know
weird.
you.
That's
I don't know
weird as
you.
hell. Why would you bring me over
Watch
here
out.
and
I don't know
disrespect
you.
me like that? Are you serious?
I don't know you. Yo, come on, man.
Seriously?
Y'all-
Seriously? You're a weirdo. Like, literally, you're super weird. There's something wrong with you. Get out.
Who is that?
Fuck ass
Look
bitch.
who.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Literally,
Oh my
fuck
gosh,
you.
she's crazy.
Watch.
Look who.
Fuck you.
Oh my god. What the? I watched.
That's just not even funny. No, stop fucking recording me. Stop recording me. Seriously.
Hey, we gonna expose you, bitch.
Fuck you. You're just expose yourself as a broke ass bitch.
we gonna. Hey, we gonna expose you, ho. We gonna expose you, ho. We out.
yeah. I'm not the type of person I can watch stuff like this because now I feel bad for her. Like, why do I feel bad for her after what she did? Like, come on, baby, come on. The reason why I feel bad is because it's torture. It's psychological torture. You don't do that to someone. You don't play on someone's psyche like that. So to me, I still feel bad because she's just a woman. She's just a woman going through her own life, dealing with her own things. And yeah, what she did wasn't right. And I guess that's what happens. But the reality is, watch out. Be careful about the choices you make. But I know the people that I'm talking to, we're the best of the best, top of the top, cream of the crop. It's just nobody is safe, right? This can happen to anybody. Nobody's safe. So to see him catch a gold digger like that, it's actually good too, because he's exposing young men to women like that. Because there's a lot of women who prey on young men with money. And this whole thing about like NBA, right? Like I'm talking about the actual NBA, National Basketball Association. And there's a list of women who are 33, 38, 40, and all of their boyfriends who they've gotten pregnant by 21, 19, 23. And what do you think about that? Like, to me, once you hit 21, it's like, okay, they said you were legal, so age shouldn't matter at that point, right? I totally get that. But when you look at it from that standpoint, where you see these women who are 38, 39, literally 38, 39, 33, 40, and all of their baby fathers are NBA players who are 21, 22, 19. Is that predatory behavior? Like, let me know, because maybe I'm just oblivious, because I'm learning to get back into what is happening on the outside of society. Because, you know, I've been locked in for the last 31 months out of 39 months, just working on my mindset, building a community, a business, multiple businesses, right? So I just want to catch back up to what's going on in this world so I can now speak from those angles, right? And understand that psychology. But the day that we live in is wild. And once again, they probably need their readings because they're probably operating in a way in which they're affected, but they don't know that they are. And they probably should understand some things. Let me see what Tiff said in the chat. Put your birth date in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Put your birth date in the chat. Whoever I see first, birthdays in the chat, I'm going to go ahead and read your birth chart basically. And let's get some information. Let's see if we can uncover something that we don't know. But let me see. Let me see what Tiff put in the chat. Yeah, it was 100% she thought that was real. 100%. See, you might be different. The reason why she could be bamboozled like that is because this happens every day. Did you not hear what she said? First of all, she's walking up. I don't know. Like, I believe in customizing your clothes and doing things, but she literally had, like, you know, when a guy goes to the barber, they put the little thing on him. I don't know what that's called for some reason. Apron. I don't know. But they put the little apron on. That's what it looked like she had on. Like, literally, she just had the front. The side was literally cut out. So she had a little strap around it. You could see the side boob. And then the back, right? It's like, literally, you could just take it off. Like one of these napkins that you would put on, like, at the white tablecloth restaurant. And the fact that she would accept a shopping spree from a man at a high-end store is wild. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. That's a red flag woman. Like, red flag already. Why would you accept a shopping spree from a man that you're not in a committed relationship with, that you barely know, that you just stole money from? It makes sense. All right, so we're going with V. V put a birthday in the chat. V put a birthday in the chat first. January 14th. January 14th. All right, look. So, once again, if you're new to this, well, go ahead and send this live out. Everybody share this live out. Please, let's get the message out. I'm sick and tired of my algorithm looking like this. This is crazy to me. This is crazy to me. If y'all think I'm impactful, you think that, you know, I've made impact, some type of positive in your life that other people should know about me, let it be heard. Let my people represent me. The way that I pour love into you all, let's pour some love into me and get people to know about what we're doing here, right? Because the whole point of this is to become more effective in less time. That's everybody's primary goal, whether they wanted to believe it or not. We all have figured out that that's what it is. And the primary pathway to becoming more effective in less time is through strategic partnerships. I will be your strategic partner to help you elevate your mindset so that way you can create beautiful experiences, get control of your time and your freedom, and be able to make more money than you could ever dream of, right? And I'm not saying that you're going to do it overnight, but I'm going to say at least the transformation is going to take 30 days or less. I'm saying you could do it really in 3 days, but, you know, I'm going to give y'all some grace. All right, January 14. Ooh, this is good for you, V. January 14, the day of the integrator. The day of the integrator. This is the Capricorn of January 14th, the day of the integrator. So already what I'm getting from this is that just being born on January 14th as a Capricorn, you can integrate into pretty much almost anything. You can assimilate to any type of society or position. So you will be good, just listening to it alone, you will be good as an executive. Like, the reason why you will be good as an executive is because you can problem solve. That's just basically what it's saying. When you're an integrator, it means that you're like a utility tool. Like, you serve multiple purposes. So I think that's pretty dope. But let's see. I don't know. This is me just guessing. We're going to read the first paragraph. After we read the first paragraph, we're going to go over to your strengths and weaknesses. And then what we're going to do is give you the advice and the guided meditation to go along with it. Don't be alarmed at what I'm saying because I'm not coming at you personally. But what I am is I'm speaking about who this person could be and what they could potentially do and how this can affect them. The reason why this is important is because it is. Always remember this. You have what you have because you are who you are. You have what you have because of the things that you do know, but you're not where you want to be because of the things that you do not know. If most people understood that, They will seek and search out education in ways that would easily give them what they want, because if you don't know something, you learn something. When you learn, you earn. So the more you earn, the more potential you can have to do the things that you want to do and create a better environment. So people like to look at money being the root of all evil, but they're only looking at a piece of that message. But it's only saying this, that people who are lovers of money, and don't feel bad if you love money, because that's what they want you to think. They want you to think that you don't want to love money. How could you not love money and you spend your most time working for money? So you should love money, okay? So what they want to do is they want to make you think that being a lover of money means that you're going to be evil. But what they're saying is that for the love of money, all evil can be. Like, so literally, if somebody wants money, they can do all types of evil. If somebody wants money, like all evil can be done under the guise of, here's some payments, right? Here's some money. So just understand that. It doesn't mean that because you collect money that you're evil, or if you get a lot of money. All right. So here we go. January 14th, the Capricorn, the day of the integrator. So what it says here right now, it says the hardy individuals born on January 14th are engaged in coordinating and integrating many faceted aspects of their life and work. So remember I said already what the download that I got is that they will be a great executive. So already we're seeing that you're a hardy individual, right? You're engaged in coordinating and integrating. So basically you will be like the peacemaker of the family. Basically you'll be the individual who wants love and no war, no fighting. And you know how to bring people together. When they see you, you might be the favorite cousin. You might be the favorite daughter. You might be the favorite brother. Like, you might be one of those people. All right. Let's see. It says their ability to see the whole picture. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My man took her on a $8,000 shoe shopping spree. She was cursing him out. Let's get back to this stuff. It says their ability to see the whole picture in a thoroughly organic way distinguishes them from those who get hung up on the details. So this is really good. Like I don't know what you do, V, as far as speaking about this. But if you actually did this type of work, right, you are good at giving somebody a big picture idea. See, the issue that I think that's going to be found out later on is that you're so good at doing these things for other people that you neglect them for you. That's just a random thought, but we're going to find out and see. But let's find out what your birthday reveals about you. Right. So it says January 14th people are able to forcefully pull together the strands of life and weave them from meaningful fabric. So like you're the type of person who could be in poverty and figure out how to get wealthy. Like that's that type of individual. OK, so you could be down, but you will figure out how to get up. You might get into situations with friends and they will come to you for their advice. So that's pretty dope. That means you make a great partner. They make a great partner. That's pretty good. Let's figure out what else is going on. They do not hesitate to follow what they believe to be the right course of action, even if it goes against all the rules of society. Indeed, they are very well aware of both possible rewards and repercussions of their actions. Okay, that could be detrimental. The reason why that could be detrimental is because if you are aware of your actions or you're aware of the repercussions of your actions, it could paralyze you. And then you won't go out and do certain things. So you'll sit down and don't go for certain things that you know you should go for just because it comes with a possibility of it going wrong. But we all know as we continue to go through this, if one thing is possible in one paradigm, and it's possible that something else in another paradigm is also possible because it's all happening under the same spectrum. And I like going to this most simplistic idea that if it's daytime here on the East Coast of America and it's AM over there in Thailand, you could literally be on the phone with someone and based upon your experience, you could swear that it's nighttime. It's just night. It's night. It's night. And the other person on the phone said, no, it's day. And you have a truth and the other one has a truth. And then there's the truth, right? And the thing about it is that's how life is. If one thing is possible, it's possible that something else could be possible. So it's possible that day and night are happening at the same time. And in reality, if you was to take a bird's eye view, that's exactly what's happening. There's day and night at the same exact time. So things happen at the same time. So whatever, like if you thought this was like if you're going through a rough patch season, right? You say the devil is knocking, the devils keep looking for you, but you say, I got to stomp on the devil, right? Then guess what? The thing that the enemy meant for evil, God could use it for your good. So the same season that you're complaining about could be the same season that's going to catapult you to winning and getting the things that you truly love. So this is why this information is important, right? Because as we start to uncover, we realize that there are things that we do not know. So if there are things that we do not know, then we could be affected by things we do not know. So if we get awareness of those things that we do not know, chances are now when we know, we grow. And when we grow, everything else around us grows. This is why knowledge is power, right? But only when applied. So let's slide over to the strengths. This is pretty good so far. It says the strengths are, and then we're talking about the Capricorn of January 14th. Shout out to the Capricorn of January 13th. Big B's, that's me. All right, cool. Strengths. It says indomitable, courageous, organized. Indomitable, courageous, organized. Like, think about it. If you're the January 14th Capricorn and you're the day of the integrator, and it says your strength is indomitable, you can't be dominated. Meaning you can't lose. Meaning you will win. Shout out to my guy Ghost, best of the best, top of the top. If you need super flight security, he's the guy to go to. All right. Listen, indomitable strength, right? Think about it. But what that means to me is that if you have indomitable strength and you can't be defeated, your biggest weakness is going to be you. That's what it's revealing to me. It's revealing that your biggest weakness is going to be you. You let me know in the chat so far. Is this in alignment with what you experience? Let me know. Like, tell me, is this accurate or not? Because remember, just because you're a January 14th Capricorn doesn't mean it applies to you. It doesn't mean that it actually applies to you, because you probably worked on some of these things to uncover certain weaknesses, and then you were able to overcome them, right? But let me know if it's accurate. Okay, definitely. Cool. So, see, here we go. Right into the weaknesses. Perfect. What I'm saying. Your weakness is emotionally hard. Uncompromising. That can go both ways. That could really go both ways, because a weakness is just an underdeveloped strength, right? But emotionally hard is, from what we're saying, is like you might be the person that you don't tap into your emotions easy. Like, yeah, you got a shield up, right? Like, it's hard. Like, in fact, you're the one, look, you might be a red flag here, because if you're emotionally hard, then what happens is when you go out on dates, you bring your representative. So the person that you're dating doesn't truly get to know you, which means that you could have a string of unsuccessful romantic partners, romantic relationships, and you might not understand why. The way that could be what we would call affecting you negatively would be just not even knowing it, right? Like not even knowing that you're emotionally hardened. And the issue with that is the next weakness is uncompromising. Uncompromising. Think about that. Think about that. If you're emotionally hard and you're uncompromising, that means when you're at that first date and you're bringing your representative and you're just observing and you're just very quiet and you're just like, yeah, he's like, talking to you, just like, yeah. What that's doing is not compromising. It's not giving you the opportunity to give your significant other or your potential lover that energy that they need back. So what can end up happening is they believe that you're one way. And if they like that, oh yeah, she's just a quiet person. Yeah, she's quiet. But then when you get into the relationships with your strength being courageous and indomitable, you might have an issue of being submissive, right? Now that you know the person, now that you are open to the person, because I know you from just seeing you, right? That you do have a vulnerable side to you. So I'm quite sure a guy dating you can have a vulnerable side. You know, he's looking at you like you have your vulnerable side. So now when you finally get into the relationship and what happens is you finally get comfortable, you start taking off some of those representative clothes, right? You start letting your guard down a little bit. You start becoming more comfortable. Yeah, you have great qualities of being organized. So when you are sharing, things are put in a certain order, but however, your uncompromising ways and your emotional hardness will create a barrier. And why would that create a barrier? Is because you done portrayed a certain way for so long. By the time the 2-month mark or the 3-month mark where you're finally feeling comfortable, you changed. You changed on a person. Think about it. And that could be an issue because when that person speaks about it and speaks on it, you are so courageous and indomitable that now you bump heads. Now, since you're comfortable with talking to the significant other, now the things that he used to say or she used to say, it doesn't hit the same. It bounces off in a different way, right? And now you could be causing problems in your relationship and not knowing how to solve that. And this is all just assumption. This is hypothetical. This is not saying that this is what happens. This is Mindset Mogul using logic based upon paradigms of people's personality types combined with the January 14th Capricorn strengths and weaknesses that's allowed me to say this. Now, if you don't think that's correct to you or if it's inaccurate, just put inaccurate in the chat. If you think that is accurate, put accurate in the chat. So this is how we're going to learn about if I'm making sense or not to you. I'm going to go over to the advice, and the advice is going to let me know. Right? The advice says this. It says, honor and dishonor are not just your personal province. Be aware of social values and the feelings of others. Learn to compromise. All right, so now that explained exactly what I just said. That explained exactly what I just said. I love that you said that was you in the past because you had to get over that, right? And you probably felt some struggle within that. And now if you are over that, then guess what happens? Your relationships become easier, more free flowing, right? So for that January 14th Capricorn, they said, learn to compromise. Be aware of social values and feelings of others, meaning that there are times where even though you want to be silent, that's not necessarily caring about the feelings of others. See, when your partner is looking to talk to you and they made you upset and you're silent, that person now takes on your worry, your anxiety, because they feel in the corner that look at their beautiful loved one. She doesn't want to respond to them or he doesn't want to respond to them. And now that makes them feel some type of way, which causes a rift. And depending on their sign, that can be a big old clash. So what we are going to talk about at some point, and I don't know if y'all want to do that. I got to get familiar with where it's at in the book to be able to flip fast. If y'all have patience, I can go start to look at how who you're compatible with and which signs you're compatible with and then why, right? Because then that would give you the understanding of how you balance each other and complement each other. So it says no injury or injustice is caused enough to harden your heart. So it's easy for you to just, like I said, become silent and harden yourself. And now it's like you take one baggage from one relationship and you bring it into the other one. And remember, even though I'm talking about the Capricorn of January 14th and the day of integration, this can still apply to someone else. But once again, the purpose of all of this is to give us a blueprint of what could be, but is designed to let us know what we don't know could be happening. So all of it's subjective. It's not saying it's absolutism. It's saying objectively, right? So allow for your own weakness and vulnerability. So this is an issue. For the January 14th Capricorn, vulnerability is an issue. As a January 13th Capricorn, yes, I had to work on vulnerability. I was never vulnerable. And that could come from my own separate circumstance. But just speaking on the January 14th, the day of the integration, please understand that you are indomitable. So therefore, you can't be defeated. Don't have stress about if your significant other is, and don't get upset if your significant other is not upset. Don't feel like your significant other is going to hurt you. Like, so don't join relationships or get into a relationships or join a person on a journey if you feel like, okay, this could be something that's not right. All right. So here we go. The meditation says this, and then after I finish the meditation, I come back and read the advice in a full from A to Z. So it says, in chess, small moves pave the way for the big ones. So what that means is that even in business, right, you're looking to swing and hit the home run. The home run play for you might not necessarily be the best thing because of your vulnerability and your unwavering ability to compromise. And the issue with that is there could be danger, right? So it could be danger in going for the biggest home run because you haven't acquired the steps and the skills necessary to deal with what comes with it. And somebody might tell you that, but being that, you know, you're courageous and you're organized and you don't want people to dominate you, you might ignore that information because you're unwilling to compromise. Okay, so when you do your guided meditation, just think about the small moves that could pave the way for the big ones. Just think about the small moves and just ask yourself to give you that download. Ask your higher self to give you the download, and you'll be able to get the download of what your next move is, because this could be powerful to you. So the advice reads as follows. It says, honor and dishonor are not just personal province. Be aware of social values and feelings of others. Learn to compromise. No injury or injustice is the cause enough for you to be harden your heart, right? So allow for your own weakness and your vulnerability. And all this truly means is just give yourself some grace. Like at the end of this all, give yourself some grace because you're too hard on yourself. And when you're too hard on yourself, what happens is you become emotionally hardened. So when you're too hard on yourself, guess what? You can't be vulnerable enough to see how somebody's going to help you. You can't be vulnerable enough to see how this person could be of assistance from you. So what ends up happening is you stay in solitude and not looking for help for anyone. Does this make sense or no? Let me know, because maybe I'm way off and maybe I'm not. So let's see. You tell us if you want to come up and share. You don't have to put your camera on. You could just use your audio and share with us. Come up and share. If you don't, just let us know in the chat. Put a nice little sentence or paragraph in the chat so we understand what your takeaway was from this. Okay, we understand what your takeaway was from this. Was that helpful for anybody else? Let me know in the chat. Was that helpful for anybody else? All right, let me know. 3, 2, 1. Put your birthday in the chat. Put your birthday in the chat. Was that helpful? The January 14th, Capricorn, the day of the integrator. Was that helpful? Just remember, V. Just remember. All I want to say to you is this. You can fit in anywhere. But I'm quite sure there was a time for you where you used to wonder, how could you fit in? See, some of us are already great. You just need to recognize your greatness. And don't worry about what other people think. Just do what you do. Ghost, you want to come up? Let me know. Why you want to come up? Put it in the chat. Let me know. You just want me to do your birth chart? Definitely makes sense. Everything basically was on point. All right, cool. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Let me see. When I asked that, who was the first person? Streetology. Streetology was the first person. So, all right, Ghost, you just got to be ready for the next time. When I say drop your birth date in the chat, be ready for the next time. We're going to bring you right up, King. I'm going to bring you right up. Did you get a chance to see Ed when he came up? He was just up here. Literally just up here. All right, so what is that? What birth date is that? No problem. You welcome so much. That is March 19th. March 19th. Dang, we going to the back of the book with this one. Okay, I like this. I like this. March, is that correct? March 19th, right? It's March 19th, right? So here are the rules. while I'm going over this, I need you to engage with us. I need you to let us know how accurate or inaccurate it is, because this is how we're going to gauge how to actually be able to provide you information, right? Because each person who was born on this date has a slight different variation, but it still makes sense to most people who are born on this day. All right. Where we go. March 19th. It's the day of the dogged persistence. So dogged persistence. All right, cool. So we already know. You will be the person that won't give up. Oh, you're a red flag. Already you're a red flag. Here's why you're a red flag. And when I say this, it's just a potential, because you're also going to be a green flag. Because if one thing is true in one spectrum, it is possible for the other thing to be true in the other spectrum, because it all exists in the same, paradigm. It all exists in the same spectrum. So on one paradigm, you might say this person is a red flag, and the other paradigm, you might say this person is a green flag. But in reality, all of it's happening at the same time. This is why someone can view you as loving and nice and caring, and then somebody else could view you like, oh, they hate you, you always whatever, blah, blah, blah. All right, so the dogged persistence. Let's see what this says. It says those born on March 19th. Those born on March 19th or March 19 has dogged persistence, needed to achieve their ends and know how to use their charm, their allure to help them. So, which is dope, right? They are very persistent. They know how to use their charm and their allure. See, once again, red flag. Red flag, right? This is also a green flag, because when you know how to harness the power correctly, it becomes magical. But for that person who's dogged persistence, the girl said no already. She said no. Still going after her. She said no already. Still going after her. She said no. He's still going after her. Finally, he hit her with the charm and the allure, and then bam, he has her. So in some ways in his life or her life, guess what could happen? What could happen is they could think that persistence is great and they use it for everything, right? But sometimes you have to know when to use the skill and when not to use skill. But once again, these highly directed people are both dreamers and doers. So here's where the green flag is. If there's dreamer and they're doers, they make great partners, right? They make great business partners. We don't know about romantic partners just yet, but just from those statements, we know that they make great business partners, because he would be a person, or the person that's the March 19th, the day of the dogged persistence, they will be the individual who is a Pisces that is saying this. If you give them an idea, they can amplify the idea. So they're great amplifiers. So those are good people to have in your executive board. If you are inside of our accountability program, we want you to start to realize that we're going to teach you how to start building your executive board. Everybody needs that. I just recommend you put me on your board, right? Why? Because I'm gonna give you things like this, and there's nobody else that's gonna be able to do it the way I do it. So they are able to translate their imaginative ideas into reality. So remember, this is the first time I'm seeing this stuff, and I'm giving you the information a little bit prior to reading it. So when I read it and it's so accurate like that, I love the trajectory, because all that means is that this person is a powerful person, right? We hitting on the head. So I want you to start to understand this. If you have a person who's a Pisces at the March 19th, the day of the dogged persistence, this person's not going to let you lose. So, okay, now we're seeing how this person could be a great partner, because they're not going to give up easily on you. They're going to be there with you. They're not going to let you lose. All right. So they say this: though assertive, March 19th people may not be the most self-aware individuals. And indeed, a strong unreality factor may be at work here. So along with their ideology of being a big dreamer, they're also people that are unaware of what is actually taking place. So remember when I was saying, oh, you might be that person that's so persistent. The girl said no. The girl said no. The girl said no. One of those times you just might go too far and actually thinking you're a stalker, right? Like, so that's that type of thing. So that's why that could be a red flag, right? So that just confirms it, that March 19th people may not be the most self-aware individuals. And what that also means is this: similar to the January 14th, that individual may be so good at helping other people, but when it comes to themselves, they may not even know where to go or what to look for, right? So when we talk about the Pisces March 19th, we have to now understand that this person has super persistence, but what could be a gift could also be a curse. So let's slide over to the strengths. The strengths are persuasive, tireless, thorough. So once again, we like this individual as a business partner. Why wouldn't we like the Pisces of March 19th as a business partner? We would love them as a business partner because guess what? They are persuasive, which means that you could get them a button-up shirt if it's a man. You can get them a blouse if it's a woman, or however you like it. And what would happen is you could let them talk to people. And then while they're talking to people, people fall in love with them because of their charm and because of their allure. So some of these people, they don't have to do much. So they'll be good at high positional powers or high power positions. But the issue is this. The issue is that when we go to the weaknesses, it says that they're unaware, that they're stubborn, that they're closed. So when they're closed, they may be closed-minded. When they're closed, they may be closed in vulnerability and being able to share. And when they say stubborn, that can be an issue. Because being that they're unaware that they're stubborn, they're just looking at their persistence like, oh yeah, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. But you're being stubborn because God keeps giving you lessons and you're not learning the lessons. So therefore you don't get the blessing. And you just keep going through the testing and then you're wondering why, right? And the issue with that, once again, is because as you continue to go through that stubbornness or that unawareness, you start to get closed off to ideas. We don't want you to get closed off to ideas. The March 19th Pisces, right, is persuasive, tireless, thorough. So we love the fact that you're tireless, but you may be unaware of how hard you're working your body. You may be unaware that you may be spending 80% of your time working on something that's only going to give you 20% of your results. And this is not a known thing. That's why you join mentorship, because at some point it came through a certain awareness that you need extra help, right? Even though you got businesses, you got these things going for you. Why? Because you can't be stopped. You're the best of the best. But we all need to watch out for the things that we may not see about ourselves. So the advice is this, because this is what I'm saying. I'm saying his trouble, or the March 19th trouble, is going to come from their expectations on themselves. That's where I see the issues come from. So when they talk about the persuasive, the tireless, thorough, like, that's good, but I think that's more so for what they do for other people, right? They're tireless, they're persuasive, they're thorough. But for them, I think the weakness is on them. They're unaware about how certain things affect them, like routines, right? Like having structured routines. Since they're so good, they might not even want to have the routines, but they're unaware and they're closed off and they're stubborn. So this might be affecting them. So when we get to the advice says, get to know yourself better. Examine your motives. So far, let us know, Streetology, is this accurate or not? So, Nick, see, here we go. He said, I'm always open to ideas. And I can definitely be unaware of things that I may not see. But let me ask you, when it comes to the ideas, are you open to your own ideas more often, or are you open to other people's ideas more often? Like, when you're saying that, is it somebody else's idea, or is it your idea that you're open to? Because somehow, some way, they say that it's closed, and you could probably have overcame that obstacle, and that's why you probably don't recognize it anymore, or you probably just unaware of it and you just oblivious to it. So let's continue to go. It says this: be aware of having undue influence on the lives of others and maintain respect for them. Right? So now here's where, when you start to overcome the things about you, like you've overcome the shyness, right? You've overcome the idea of complacency, and you say, you know what? I'm going to go out there and I'm going to be the best of the best. And when you do that, you're now looking at other people like they should be just like you. So now you're a little harsher on those individuals, like, yo, come on, let's go. I know this for a fact, right? But you probably experienced this somehow, some way, where you're the type of person who you want to put your ideologies on somebody else. Like, just because you go so hard, just because you wake up every day diligent, militant, and you want somebody else to be just like you. And then that's where your clashes with other people come from, because you judge them based upon how you work. Like, for example, you might say this to somebody, but I wouldn't do that to you though. Yeah, look what I did for you. Like, you might say things like that, and you might be unaware how that's coming off to people. Because when you do go in, you go hard, you're thorough, right? So you said, no, I'm always just helping others because I believe my calling in my life, right? Where you help others. Sometimes it overwhelms. Yeah, we understand that. But guess what you're not aware of, though, that I'm aware of that you're not of? Like, yeah, I know that was a tongue twister, right? But guess what I'm aware of that you're not? See, you see how it says unaware? Guess what you did? Inside of your statement right here, right? Inside of your statement right here, you put, I'm just always helping others. Have you ever had an argument with someone? Have you cut somebody off by accident? Have you said something that you didn't really mean? Let me know in the chat. Because when you say always, it shows us that you're speaking in absolutism. And if you speak in absolutism, like I said before, there's chances that you are in arguments with people. And it's a chance that you say to other people, yo, man, you always doing this. Oh, you never do that, but I'm doing this. Like, that's a chance that the March 19th Pisces is saying those things. Now, let me see. Maybe I could be wrong, but just based upon the information that I'm saying, it says that, right? So it says, let's continue to go. Don't push so hard. Cultivate modesty and keep your egoism under control. Oh, man. See what I'm saying? You see how you put that in the chat? I'm always that triggered to give me the notification that that's the thing that you're unaware of. You're unaware of the way that you treat other people, and you think that you're actually just helping everybody. But let's just read the advice fully so you understand it, right? And once again, this is not talking to you, Streetology, personally. This is talking about the March 19th Pisces. Now, this is the day of the dogged persistence. Now, guess what? If you don't feel like these meet your life and what's happening, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't think that I'm pushing something onto you. But if it's something you could take from this, take it. Get to know yourself better. This is perfect. This is perfect because the way that you're speaking and the way that I'm seeing, this is the thing that you're unaware of. Now, get to know yourself better. Examine your motives. Be aware of having undue influence on the lives of other people and maintain respect for them. Don't push so hard. Cultivate modesty and keep your egoism under control. So you see, that's the paradigm right there, where in one case, you are so confident and secure within who you are. And then there's another case where that confidence and security is now pouring over to other people, and you're helping other people. The intention is pure, but it comes across like you are the one that thinks you know everything. It comes across like you're the one that wants to be the boss of everything. It comes across like you're the one that wants to dominate others. Let me know if that's accurate. Before we move on, let us know. So based upon the information that I'm seeing inside the chat, you make a great friend. You're going to be a friend that you might even be unaware that this friend that you have is in the wrong, but it's not going to matter. Because guess what? You're going to be persuasive and you're going to tell people that this Joey ain't do nothing like that. Joey the best of the best. He's the top of the top. And you're going to go through it tirelessly. You're going to die on that, right? You're going to be so thorough and they're going to be like, that's my boy. So you probably have good relationships. Like you probably have friends from 10, 20 years ago, right? You probably have friends from 10, 20 years ago. So that's dope. But you are unaware of some of the relationships that you may have. And the reason why I like to bring the opposite sex into this at this time is because that's when we go on autopilot the most. When we're with our boys, we're not on autopilot as much. That's why it feels so good. It feels so natural, right? Because we're living, we're in the moment. It's exciting, it's fun. It's nothing to sway your thinking. But when you're with your girlfriend, That's when it changes. Now you be on autopilot because she talking too much. So now you just be thinking about it. And then being that you blinked out, now when you go and you respond to her, since you're thorough and since that you're persuasive, you know that you're persuasive. So you catch back up on the conversation, even though you ain't hear what she said and you try to say something to her. But guess what? You tried to say something to her. So she heard what you tried and she realized that you're just being persuasive. You just doing what you normally do, and you're good with the words. So since you're good with the words, they know you're just doing what you normally do. And when they tell you about that, you don't like to listen to them. Why? Because the weakness says you're stubborn. The weakness says you're closed. So that's where that weakness is. The weakness is in when you are relating with someone else, especially a significant other. That's when they're giving you the feedback, that's when these weaknesses are showing up. So other than that, like, you are an amazing person. Like, straight up, like, I didn't even read all of it. So I'm saving the rest for when we talk at another time. So that way you could do this multiple times. So the second time around, we'll go to your second paragraph and so on and so forth. But what it's saying is that you have to take care of other people with a little more grace. And you know what's crazy? Didn't we have an accountability call and you was inside the car and you was talking about your mom and stuff? Was that you? Let me know in the chat. Was that you? Let me know in the chat, was that you? Because now, if that was you, that all makes sense now. Yeah, that was you. That all makes sense. Because look at the meditation. Look at what the meditation says. The meditation says, all life is sacred. The meditation is all life is sacred. So if that's the meditation and that's the download that I get when we talk about the relationships, right? That means that sometimes you take people for granted. And that's probably why you were feeling like that about your mom. And not just because of the whole thing that's happening, because there's probably some things that you have said to her, some things that she said to you when you were younger, some feelings, some things that made her transpire. And now you're thinking and having flashbacks on it and realizing like, damn, man, I know I could have did that better, man. I could have did that better. Like, I could have definitely did that better. And the meditation is saying, yeah, you could have, because all life is sacred. All life is sacred. When you start to realize all life is sacred, now you go back to the advice and listen to the advice. When you go back and you say all life is sacred, I can't believe that I'm doing what the old folks used to do, where they got to put the glasses on to read. But the reason why I'm doing this is for a different reason. I'm not putting this on to read. It's for a different reason. Okay. So the advice, once again, the meditation said all life is sacred. And then the advice says this. It says, get to know yourself better. Examine your motives. Beware of having undue influence on the lives of others and maintain respect for them. Don't push so hard. Cultivate modesty and keep your egoism under control. Keep your egoism under control. Like, think about it. Don't push so hard. They're saying the same thing in multiple ways. That's how I know that this is about your relationships with other people, because yourself as you, yeah, you're pretty good. But it's the relationship that you have with yourself that causes you to create the relationships of friction sometimes with other people. And in your mind, since you are a loved individual, you just think that people who don't love you, they just, ain't nothing wrong with me. That's them. Ain't nothing wrong with me. All right, so if that was accurate in any way, let us know. Once again, I am not the expert in this. I'm literally just using my own expertise of my knowledge in personal development and in understanding personality types. And I'm combining the personality types with the strengths and the weaknesses to give me the understanding of what these individuals could possibly do in the scenario. And then the advice and the meditation just either confirms to me what I'm saying, but it doesn't have to apply to you fully, because you may have worked on these things. You may have worked on these things. And if you haven't, maybe you should. Because somewhere, somehow, you're in life, your experience will be enhanced by you working on you and putting these two things together. All right. So 3, 2, 1, put your birthday in the chat. Oh my gosh, it's 11:30. I'm not going to do another one. I'm sorry. We got accountability call in the AM. And if I'm using these glasses right, I should look at myself like this. You know good and well, boy. Good and well now there, boy. You know good that boy, you ain't gonna be able to finish no next reading in less than 30 minutes, boy. You know that boy, you better not do that there. Go to sleep, because you wake up and you give those people that's depending on you tomorrow, the wrong information. That might hurt their situation. So, I can't give another one tonight. I gotta have discipline and consistency. That's what accountability is. Thank you for having an accountability call. Because you know good and well I will be on here till 2 o'clock in the morning talking stuff. Love plus at dark. Okay? Next time, give yourself the eyes. You know how come on, y'all know how y'all used to feel. Parents give you the eye, they ain't gotta say much. They go. And when you're pushing it, it's how you know you're pushing it. It's how you know you're pushing it with your folks. When they gotta do that, the extra head nod. Like first they look at you like, come on. And then when you do it, they give you the extra head nod. And they give you another one, that's when the eyes come out. All right, now the belt about to come out. Now you playing game. So just remember, give yourself the eye sometime. Mr. Mogul, go do what you got to do now. You got to get a shower. You got to go brush your teeth. You got to do a little meditation. You got to wash anything because you ain't going to leave no damn dishes in my sink down there, boy. So you better make sure, right? I got stuff I got to do. Before you know, if I end at 12:30, it's 1 o'clock. I might not fall asleep till 1:30, and then I done ruined everybody's accountability call. And then you got Sunshine calling me up afterwards. King, are you okay? That's behind the scenes, y'all. Sunshine, sometimes she call me like, King, you okay over there? All right, you okay? Yeah, I'm good. All right, y'all. So let me know. Take a screenshot of this, tag me in your stories, and let me know if this is powerful for y'all, because this is something that's very new that we're trying out. Well, I want to say try out, that we're doing, because we've done it already for about, how many calls now? About 7 calls. And I think that we're doing something with this. I think that we're making moves. We're helping somebody somehow. And if we are, then what I would love from you is not a like or a subscribe. It's just a screenshot and a summary of what your takeaway is from us doing this. Let other people know about it. All right. At some point, I'm telling y'all straight up, this is going to be so huge. You're going to have hundreds of people on here. At some point, we're going to have people calling in. And then we're going to have to have reps be able to do this. And I don't know why I'm putting my glasses back on, because your boy is gone. Okay? I guess I got to leave in style. You're best of the best, top of the top, cream of the crop. Who's in there? Naima, Sunshine, Streetology, V, Tiff. Like, you the best of the best. I know my guy Ghost was up here too. I'll see y'all later, y'all. Accountability call tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. You sleep well too, y'all know. Man, I know y'all not going to bed. Y'all about to go another live, right? Go to bed. Sunshine, don't make me call you. Go to bed. All right, love y'all. See y'all later.